Lovers of Gaudí can't miss this well-known building. Tickets are cheaper online, just as in the case of Casa Milà. There's a free audio guide included and a special one for children. It's worth listening to. La Pedrera, also known as Casa Milà, was built for José Segimon, I think. She has a name in Catalano, so it's not very easy to pronounce. Anyway, and her husband, Pedrera. Pedrera was a developer known for his flamboyant lifestyle. They bought the house in 1905, and in September they commissioned Gaudí for building them a new house with the idea of living on the main floor and renting out the rest of the apartments. You start your tour by going up to the roof in an elevator. That is the most famous part of the building. It has been called the Garden of Warriors, as the chimneys resemble warriors guarding the building. It has also been a set for many famous movies. During the summer months, you can be part of a unique experience. There are live jazz concerts on the roof. The building was supposed to have religious statues, but due to several circumstances, those plans were abandoned. Gaudí considered leaving the project because of this, but was persuaded by a priest not to. Another problem was that several features of the building didn't abide by the city council's building codes. And while some were rectified, the Milà still had to pay a huge fine for the building. The name La Pedrera means the stone quarry. It was given as a nickname by the locals to the building, as many of them hated it and thought that it resembled a stone quarry. The building was completed in December 1910. The couple could move in the following year, and a year later the rest of the house was made available for renters. In 1946, José Segimon, who by now had been a widow for 6 years, sold the building to a real estate company, though she continued to live in the apartment on the main floor until her death in 1964. After many years of neglect, it was restored and opened to the public in 1996. The building is currently owned by the Catalunya Foundation. The building is a working building with residents and offices located in the lower floors. After looking around the roof and taking hundreds of pictures of its unique features, you proceed to the attic, which is now an exhibition of Gaudí's architecture and techniques. If you're interested in that kind of thing, it is fascinating and not overwhelming with information. The last floor is a restored apartment in the style of the early 1900s. In the first room, you can view a short movie about the building and the era it was built in. It's very interesting, so I recommend viewing it. In the apartment, you start with a nursery and proceed on to the servants' quarters, the kitchen, and finally the main rooms. It's a fascinating look into a world gone a century, and you can listen to the audio guide that tells you all its secrets. Here they have some shops as well, as a place to get your pictures taken and be photoshopped onto the building. At the end, you can walk down to the ground floor on the stairs, or you can request to take the elevator. Frankly, I took the elevator.